All right, we're here at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, hanging out the Sea Ray booth right now. Gonna check out this SLX280. It was released a little bit earlier this year, and it's kind of on its full display here at the show this year. This is the Outboard version. There's also a stern drive available. The Outboard has these twin Mercury 250s, and you can get either a 6.2 or the 8.2 in the stern drive IO version of this boat. And the only thing that's gonna be different is literally just that little space there where those are mounted would be filled in with the swim platform there on the inboard outboard version. So we're gonna start here at the aft on this thing, and got some really cool styling in the mat that they've got down in this one. As we step aboard there, I did step right onto a little fold out swim ladder that'll pop out down there. There's a lot to cover back here, so we're gonna get on into it. First things first, storage is gonna start all the way down on this end. That guy pops up, storage all underneath, and it goes all the way through underneath the seating in the cockpit area as well. And then a couple things to note down here. Just gonna have some hidden speakers there, as well as one behind me here. And then underneath of this seat, it's just gonna be a little cooler space down in there as well. And looking in here, just gonna have a little spot you can put your phone. There's a plug for it and just a remote fusion head unit there as well to control your sound from back here. Stepping into the main cockpit area, got this more of the mat down there on that side. So if you are stepping up on the boat there, you're not scuffing up your gel coat on the outside. Before we step in, gonna look up. Got the bimini top is fully out on this. This back part actually retracts out even further from the main part, so you can put that in when you go to fold down the power tower that is on this particular model we are looking at. They're going to carry more of that same styling through the mat throughout the main cockpit area. And you see some of the design cues with the diamond hatching going on in the stitching in the seat. I think it looks really excellent, high-end looking stuff that Sea Ray has going on this. While we're right here, I'll pop this open, and that is going to be that same storage area we looked at in the back. So storage is kind of the name of the game on this boat. They've done a really good job at it. There is a mount for a table there. That table stored away somewhere else. We'll get to that in a short bit. You can see this one they've got optioned out with the wake tower pod speakers hanging out up there, so those fusion speakers would be absolutely phenomenal. A couple things going on here. That would be where you control your power tower from. Also got this little end table section. That guy would flip up. There's a little bit of storage under there. Really cool feature. There's just a little inductive charging pad hanging out there, so you can set your phone down, let it charge, keep it out of the way there. They've also got this nice little pull-out refrigerator unit down there. So that's really cool to see that they've incorporated a fridge as an option in a boat of this size. The passenger's helm seat there is kind of set up. It can face forward, it can do that. You can face it back towards here. And the same can be said on the captain's seat on that side. You can rotate it around, and it really brings together the whole main cockpit area and just kind of extends the amount of seating available on the boat. So just they really maximize the space on this thing. Moving into the helm, a few things we can get into here. Got your main fusion head unit there. Got these twin Simrad displays. Just got a chart plotter and some engine information up on that one at the moment. You can customize those as you see fit. Pretty standard controls here. Nothing wild, nothing reinventing the wheel. You do get these twin throttles there. It is the newer version of the Mercury one. This one, they no longer have the buttons on top there to fat finger, as they say, when you're accidentally hitting them or do anything. And you've also got a joystick control. And hiding back in there, there is actually another inductive charging pad that the captain can put his phone in there, out of sight, out of mind, and it can keep on charging, keep it out of the sun, all that good stuff. We'll actually flip around this way and take a quick look over here. Just going to be a little storage pad down in there. You can set phones, wallets, keys, whatever you want to there. And that is going to open up the head compartment on this. It's a pretty good size, so we can actually get down in here pretty well. So you got your little sink there. You got a little courtesy light up above in there. And of course, that was the toilet paper holder. A little bit of storage underneath it there. All that good stuff going on. And the head on this SLX280. Close that up, and we're going to work forward into the bow area here. Just going to have a waste bin hiding there, and we do have a lot of storage hiding there. I'll show you how to get to that momentarily. You can close your cockpit windscreen off there. You got the door to close that off as well. Really makes a difference and extends the seating during cooler weather. I like to use those features on my own boat, so definitely can say there's something that's usable. Moving up into the bow area, carry the same styling through the mat throughout, as well as that diamond hatching going on there in the stitching on the seating. And I'm just a big fan of this gray with a little bit of accents there. Before I forget, got a couple cup holders down there, courtesy lights, and there's another mount for a table there. We're going to get into that in just a second when I flip around here. One thing I should note, above my head, there is going to be a sunshade. So this comes all the way from the front of the bimini top all the way almost completely over the bow of the boat. Really provides a lot of shade at pretty much all the times of the day, except for right now, coincidentally, when the sun is setting here in Florida at the moment. So it's getting a little low and in my face, but otherwise you're going to have coverage all the time. Do have a windlass and anchor set up there on the front of the boat, so that's real nice to see. Now we're going to get into some more storage here. So typically you get those that flip up, but if I do this here, there we go. You can do that even one-handed while you're holding the camera. So that's the extra storage space and access to systems in there as well. So you're gonna have some filler cushions and a couple of those tables I've been talking about throughout the tour hanging out down in there. So I'll close this guy up real quick. And this actually does have windshield wipers, so that's pretty cool to see. Don't always see those optioned out on these smaller Bowriders. Gonna go ahead here and actually just finish up this tour where we're sitting. Yeah. So that was Sea Ray's new SLX280 here at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. Really cool, versatile boat. It's the Sea Ray name and brand that you've come to love. You can see the quality throughout the boat, just the little fine details with the stitching and the floor patterns and just various options that are available. Just well thought out. Really all around a great day boat. This is something I would not mind at all having on my own, but we'll see what happens in that regard. If there's anything else you want to know about this boat, the folks over at Sea Ray would love to help you out. Get out here to these boat shows, check one out, or just reach out to them. They'll get in contact with you and your nearest dealer so you can get to one and check one out in person, and they may be able to answer any questions further that you may have that I wasn't able to get into complete depth on this video. However, that's all I've got for now. Thanks for watching.